What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. I am Janabi Kaur, a student of 6th semester from the Department of Electrical Engineering, itself from Girijananda Chowdhury University. So, today we are going to talk about something really special that honestly it will affect each and every person on this planet, that is power, electricity. How the world is going to look like when we will hit 2040. So now I could read an event report, but it will make us fall in sleep and honestly feel quite boring, right? So to make it more interesting, we have with us someone very special, and most interestingly, he is a student of Girijananda Chowdhury University itself, who has worked on the field of machine learning. And he has built drones and also has presented paper in both national and international conclave. So we have with us Nabajit Choudhury. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. The intro was way cooler than I feel at debugging 2 a.m. Python code.
That's the most relatable thing that everyone's actually no one said in this podcast before.
Yes.
And okay, before we get into the bigger stuff, can you say who are you in 30 seconds?
Sure. I am Nabajit Choudhury from Girijananda Chowdhury University, and I am a student of final year. And currently, I am doing BTech in Electrical Engineering. And besides the regular studies, I am working with the projects related with the price forecasting for power system networks, and sometimes I mess around with the embedded systems, drones, and yes, that's my current life right now.
Okay, love it. All right, let's get into it. So, powering 2040, big claim in the title. Will electrical engineering actually run the world or by then, or it's just a podcast hype?
If I talk about the modern trends that's running like electric vehicles, renewable energies, renewable sources, so all are the basics fundamental of the electrical engineering. So yes, by the year 2040, electrical will run the world, not loudly but quietly.
Okay, here is a pushback. AI is running the world, not electrical engineering. What do you say about it?
I say, where does your AI run? Yes, it's need a physical infrastructure. So AI is basically a software level, not a physical level. So at the physical level, the electrical engineering is totally depending on it.
Yes.
The AI needs power. So when we run a AI model, the whole village type of power is consuming by that single type of model. So yes, AI is running the world, I can say, but he is also running the world, not loudly.
At the same time?
At the same time, yes.
Okay, that's a great point. Now, you work on power grid especially. What actually broke in today's grid and how you are trying to fix it?
So current systems, power systems are most probably about the centralized systems where the generator generates and the consumer consumes. But nowadays, modern power systems are like that. We have every home have the solar systems.
Yes.
Implementing solar panels, so EVs are rapidly rising, so it creates uncertainty in the grid network, and so it's the most modern problems for the power grids.
Okay, that's a lot happening at once. So for someone who has no idea, explain the intermittency problem with renewable like IM5.
So if we say when the sun is out, the solar will generate.
Okay.
If the sun is down, the solar will not generate. So to harness this type of solar, we need to either store the battery or consume at that point of time. But when the solar is generating, when the solar is generating, the load supply is increasing. But when the solar is not generating, the load supply will decrease. This will create uncertainty and instability in the grid network.
Okay.
So this is the problem for the renewable sources.
Okay. So what does actually ideal grid look like in 2040 in your mind?
Yes, by the year 2040, the ideal grid will be self-healing and the renewable integrated with solar panels or the EV chargers, and the machine learning will take place to provide that certainty for the grid.
Okay, last big question before the rapid fire.
Yes.
What keeps you up at night about this future? What could go wrong?
See, Jahanavi, the technology is rapidly rising.
Yes.
Yes, right.
Day by day.
But the physical infrastructure is still lagging. For the urban areas, everyone have the smart meters. But for the rural areas, most of the modern physical infrastructure is lagging. So this creates a gap between the technology gap.
Yes.
So by the year 2040, if we do not take this matter seriously, the things will go down by the physical infrastructure type.
That's
The
so
rural
one.
areas and the urban areas will have a massive type of technology gap.
Yes. And it's a really important thing also.
Yes.
All right. Let's lighten up. Times for the rapid fire.
Sure.
Okay, rules. First thing that comes to your mind, no overthinking. Ready?
Okay.
Nuclear energy, comeback or cautionary tales?
Come back. We cannot afford it not to.
Okay. Coal plant or non-coal plant in 2040?
By the year 2040, I think the coal plant will still run some of them. I wish not to.
Okay. That one gadget that will define 2040?
The modern technology, which is solid state battery.
Okay.
It's the new technology and it's rapidly rising.
EV or hydrogen vehicle?
EV for personal use and hydrogen for heavy duty long drives.
Okay.
Yes.
If you could put one sensor in every home in India right now, what would it be?
Not one sensor. I will put a multiple type of sensor, which is already it's happening, which is the smart meter.
Yes.
It's need to be measured.
Nowadays it is in everywhere. In every
Everywhere.
house.
Yes.
So, biggest underrated field in electrical engineering?
Power electronics. Nobody talks about, but
No.
it's the most important subject for the electrical engineering.
Okay. Most overhyped energy tech?
Fusion. Love the idea actually.
Still waiting.
Yes, still waiting.
In 2040, Nabajit could send you a message to 2026. What did it say?
Say, believe in yourself. AI will not take your job,
Okay.
but AI will help you in your field to become a better person or a better worker.
Last one. Will electrical engineering run the world by 2040? Yes or no?
Yes, not loudly. Again, quietly.
Okay. I can understand.
Yes.
That's a genuine one and one of the most interesting conversation I have ever had in this podcast. Nabajit, can you say where can people find your work or follow you? Where you are up to actually?
Yes. See, I'm still new in this journey, but look for what are the Indian Institute Technologies College are doing. They are doing great, and look for it.
Okay, absolutely. And to everyone listening up, go learn what a smart grid actually is, because it's going to affect your electricity bill, your EV, and more than you ever think in your future. So, thanks for tuning, and we will see you in the next episode.